convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bytech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening from James Nadelkoff Gymnasium in Hazel Green, Southwestern High School. RJ Osterhaus with you on Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tonight, Swall Boys Hoops as the Cuba City Cubans and Southwestern Wildcats renew their rivalry. It's part of Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school sports presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, live and archive coverage powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, and Laley Center Monroe. And I am perched in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, the best seat in the house. Brought to you by Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway. Free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home for what is short to be. Easy for someone to say the best seat in your house. Visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com. This is our Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese, intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Well, the Cuba City Cubans off to a 2-6 start. 0-2 their mark in the Swall, which ties them for 6th place. They are coming off conference loss to Fenimore back on Tuesday night, 57-54. That was after a win versus Cambridge, 73-68, back on December 30th. The Southwestern Wildcats have just slid into the number 10 position in the Bound Wisconsin Division V boys basketball poll. They come in with a 9-1 record and 2-1 their record in conference. Their lone setback was at Mineral Point back on December 12th, 47-45. We'll chat with both head coaches coming up as part of our pregame show. We'll talk to Tanner Sheevy of the Cubans. Clinton Emmets of Southwestern will ask about the team health as part of the Russell Law Office's injury report. If you've been injured, their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights to get the compensation you deserve. They'll help you out. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Bringing our Fuller's Milker Center starters and Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental colors of the game. All of that coming up ahead as our pregame show continues. Swall Boys Hoops, Cuba City at Southwestern. Coach's thoughts ahead on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Progressive knows life takes you in many directions.
Bear right at exit 32, then begin to wonder why you never bought a fish tank. In 1.3 miles, you'll realize you've been mispronouncing epitome your whole life. At the roundabout, you will remember you said something at dinner you wish you hadn't, and will think about it for decades. You have arrived at your destination, but it turns out there really is no destination, and life just keeps going.
Wherever life takes you, protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Mattresses are not something that you should have to unbox and set up yourself. Frankly, they're cumbersome. That's why at Dubuque Mattress, we deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. And it's not just for people in Dubuque. We deliver just about anywhere. Chicago, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or anywhere in between. So, when it's time for you to get a new mattress, let Dubuque Mattress take care of all of it for you. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Pregame 1.
Welcome back to Raleigh Cheese pregame show from Hazel Green, joined by Tanner Sheevy, head coach of the Cubans. Coach, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Doing pretty well, thank you. Last time I had to cover your boys a couple seasons ago, and right now kind of a rough start to this season. You got a younger roster, but there's nothing to fire a team up like a rivalry, and that's just what you've got tonight. Before we get to Southwestern a bit, talk about the story of this team this season and how things have gone. How's the development been?
Yeah, we're at the stage now where our guys are starting to figure it out. We won a game that we shouldn't have won against Cambridge. I thought our guys played exceptional, and then we turned around and we kind of laid an egg against Fenimore. And so every given night, it's what kind of team are we going to have on the floor right now? And so having a rivalry game, I like the odds of our guys kind of being fired up, ready to play. We have a lot of underclassmen that play, and one of the hardest things about having underclassmen is as seniors, that's kind of the end of this is the last time they play. And so these younger guys don't always understand that yet, and having to play hard every possession and doing the things that we talk about every possession. And so when we get those guys to do it like that correctly, we have success. Again, it's always a learning curve, and we haven't been to that stage yet where we've done it for 2 complete halves. And so hoping tonight, we kind of have made it through that corner of what we need to do from them so we get to see some success on the record.
Ask you out there about the Russell office's injury report and the healthy team, so that's a good thing. You talked about building and trying to get part of that's a state of mind. The other part's obviously the X's and O's. What have you been most pleased with in terms of things you're building off of?
Yeah, I think that we are doing something different from last year because of our players, and so that's kind of a learning curve of what we need to do. We watch film after every game of what we do well and what we don't do well, and as the season has progressed, I can see our guys taking what we're doing and what we're talking about in film, and they're doing the right things on the court. They don't do it every single time yet. They do it 80% of the time. At the beginning of the year, they only did it probably like 30% of the time, and so now that we just want to keep getting better every game. We always talk about the record doesn't always indicate how well we play. It's doing the right things over and over again, and if you do the right things over and over again, theoretically you should be successful. And so our guys right now haven't done it for a full 2 halves yet, and so I think that the more we watch film, the more we talk about what needs to happen, the more success we're going to have.
Tanner Sheevy joining us, head coach of Cuba City. Room for improvement. You're never a finished product in January, especially the team this young. Where's the biggest emphasis this week in terms of we must get better at this?
Yeah, Southwestern has two really talented guards. I don't always think our on-ball defense is great, and so we're going to try and make sure that we communicate. We like to switch a lot defensively, and so when we switch out, to make sure that we know who we're switching out to. When Keller has the ball in his hands, the other four guys need to know where he is at all times. When Carson Splinter has the ball in his hands, we need to make sure we know where he is at all times, and we don't want to give those guys wide open looks. We want to make them take a lot of shots and have them be difficult shots to take. If we give them easy ones, it'll be difficult for us to match that firepower, but if we can make them take bad shots and we can rebound and get out and run, I do like our chances.
That answers my keys to the game. Appreciate it, Tanner. Thank you very much. Good luck. Have fun tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Tanner Sheevy, head coach of Cuba City. You're on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Head Clint Nimitz of Hazel Green of Southwestern High School. We'll talk to him next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value Parts Stores. They aren't just about air fresheners or fuzzy dice. Auto Value Parts Stores are all about parts, auto parts, and advice. Pros who know auto parts with tons of tips when you need them the most. You want real value? Don't go to a place with a cute name. Go to Auto Value. Could there be a better name? I didn't think so. Your Auto Value Parts Store. We've got the parts, we've got the smarts.
Don't miss Ice Fest at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium on January 24th and 25th. From 10 a.m. until 2, come dressed for indoor and outdoor fun for the whole family, all included with general admission. Go for the gold with Winter Olympics-themed activities, enjoy history demonstrations, experience To the Moon, Snoopy Soars with NASA, and more. S'mores and hot chocolate are available for purchase. For a detailed list of activities, head to rivermuseum.org/events. Don't miss Ice Fest, January 24th and 25th, only at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. Pregame 2.
Welcome back to Raleigh Cheese pregame show from Hazel Green, joined by Tanner Sheevy, head coach of the Cuban. Welcome back to Raleigh Cheese pregame. Welcome back to Southwestern High School, joined by Clint Nimitz, head coach of the Wildcats. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well, RJ. Doing real well.
Team record's looking pretty good. Boy, you've got a nice blend on your roster, too, upperclassmen all the way down through. Talk about the season so far. You got a setback, of course, you don't like to have, but those are always teaching points. Talk about the state of the Cats right now.
Yeah, we're the boys are coming along nicely. We knew that we had guys that we had some starters graduate, and we had to replace them. And they're always tough to replace, but we knew we had some guys that could step into their shoes. But then we had to replace our bench as well. And we knew that was going to be a process. And I'm really happy with where the team is at as far as their roles are concerned. They all know what they're doing role-wise. They're picking up the system at the right pace, I think. And yeah, we've taken care of business except for the one game you mentioned, which was just a slugfest where we couldn't throw it in the ocean. But I'm really happy with the guys. I love their effort every single night, and hope to get another one tonight.
Russell Off's injury report. You say you're maybe a little dinged up. You told me off the air, but you talked about building that depth too, and sometimes that's what leads to it.
Yeah, the guys. We got 12 guys that I feel comfortable putting in the game at any point in time. And they've all picked up, doesn't matter if they're a freshman or a senior, they've all picked up the expectations. And yeah, we do got some guys that have some dings, and I think there's some key pieces. Carson Splinter has a leg thing. I guess that's a proper term. But he has
in the medical books, right?
That's right. He has a leg thing, but he's going to go tonight, and we'll see what we can get out of him. And there's guys ready to play if he has a setback.
Talk about the improvement. You move into 10th place right now on the Bound Wisconsin Division 5 rankings this week, so there's clearly room for improvement if you're only at number 10. Where's that emphasis for improvement this week, Clint?
Yeah. The emphasis was to go 3-0 this week, and then welcome North Crawford on Tuesday. But you just got to continue to take these things one day at a time. Cuba City is a big game for us, as everyone knows. I think the guys are mentally and emotionally prepared for this tonight, and I look forward to them competing against the Cubans. But you're a coach at heart. You take it one game at a time and don't worry about tomorrow.
And Cuba's record not glamorous. Some would say it's a rebuilding season with some of the inexperience they have. But, when we sit back at the station trying to figure out what games we're going to cover and what games we're not, when you take the top of the swall and you roll the dice on not covering a game, you know just what's going to happen. It's going to be a classic of some sort. Talk about how the rivalry makes everything go out the window, and plus the top of this conference.
Yeah, it does. We've been on the brink so many times. Like, usually this week I'm telling kids stories about, if we would have boxed out at this point, we would have beat them much earlier than 30 years ago, and that kind of thing, and just trying to find that proper motivation without swearing. I think that the kids got to understand, like, you got to just go out and play basketball. If you do that, you're going to take care of business, and if you don't, if you get emotional about things, that's when you lose yourself, and you start to do things that are outside of you. You turn the ball over when you shouldn't, and we just got to stay focused.
Game plan is something that happens outside of emotion. Talk about a couple X's and O's where you guys have to execute to get an edge tonight.
Yeah, we got to continue to play our game. They got some guys that can fill it up. They numbers-wise, they don't put up a ton of team points, but I'm not going to allow Hudson Kieler to get an open look. That's for sure. He's a shooter. The Collins kid can get it off the boards as well as anybody. The Geyer kid can stroke it. So you have to account for every kid in this league. We tell the kids all the time, this is what we're doing defensively, but understand that these are varsity basketball players. They can dribble with their left hand. They can shoot the ball if they're right under the basket. You have to account for everybody.
Clint, appreciate it. Have a lot of fun. Good luck tonight.
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right, Clint Nimitz, head coach of Southwestern here in the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Head to your starting lineups and the play-by-play story. Southwestern hosts Cuba City. Swall Boys Hoops is next on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3. Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's. Your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the hygiene brand of products, as well as other dairy hygiene products. Make your operation more efficient and profitable, and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkerCenter.com.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Pregame 3.
Broadcast brought to you by Community First Bank. The community is where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. By Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com. By Cuba City Collision and Repair. McNutt Electric of Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs, agricultural, commercial, and residential. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call and ready to help. McNutt Electric, Belmont. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and at appliedmicro.biz. By Gary's Pest Control of Dickeyville. And Claire Bank at their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Ganswall Boys Hoops from James Nedelkoff Gymnasium, RJ Osterhaus on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame show in time for our starting lineups, presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. For the visiting Cuba City Cubans, they start Carson Collins, 6'3 junior, wears number 1. 10.9 points, 7 rebounds per game for Carson Collins. Hudson Kieler, 6'1 junior, wears number 3. Leads the team with 15.4 points a game, pulls down 4.3 rebounds. That's Hudson Kieler, number 3. Landon Leffelholtz, 6' junior, number 4, a couple points, 3.8 rebounds per game for Leffelholtz. Trevor Vanetta, 5'11 senior, number 5, 10.6 points and 3.1 rebounds, a team high 2.4 assists per game for Trevor Vanetta. And rounding out the starting 5 for Cuba City, Briggs Rundy, 6'1 senior, number 14, 3.6 points, 3.3 rebounds per game for Briggs. Those the Cubans, they come with a record of 2-6 overall. 0-2 in conference play has them tied for 6th, which is the bottom 3 in the conference right now. The Cubans under head coach Tanner Sheevy, assisted by David Barch, Tyler Timmerman, and Cameron Handy. The Fuller's Milker Center starters for the Southwestern Wildcats. They start Remy Lawrence, 5'10 senior guard, wears number 0, 5.8 points, 4 rebounds per game for Lawrence. Aiden Kelleher, 6' senior guard, number 1, 15.1 points, 4.3 rebounds per game for number 1, Kelleher. Carson Splinter, 5'11 junior guard, number 2, leads the team with 17.6 points per game and leads the team with 6.6 rebounds per game. That's number 2, Carson Splinter. Caden Demuth is a 6'2 senior forward, wears number 22, 11.1 points, 5.7 rebounds per game for Demuth. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Wildcats, Drew Martin, 6' senior forward, number 34, 2.9 points, 1.7 rebounds per game for Martin. Again, the Southwestern starters, Remy Lawrence, Aiden Kelleher, Carson Splinter, Caden Demuth, and Drew Martin. The Wildcats 9-1 on the season, 2-1 tied for 3rd in the SWAL. And they are under head coach Clint Nemitz, assisted by Dave Wills, Oscar Telshow, Tom Pickle, and Haley R. Our broadcast brought to you by Haverland Heating and Cooling of Hazel Green, your local Carrier dealer with a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable. Call Nick Haverland of Haverland Heating and Cooling. And by Saunders Oil Company of Warren. Family owned for 3 generations, offering delivery of premium diesel fuel and gasoline products to tri-state homes, farms, and businesses. Saunders Oil Company of Warren. By Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank of Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. It's a banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, member FDIC. Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. And now your national anthem from Hazel Green. Kieler and Darlington Family Dental, colors of the game, free convenient locations to serve your dental needs. For the visiting Cubans, they're in their traveling black jerseys with gold lettering and numerals and white trim.
Work hard to do their very best at all times. We endeavor to entertain you with
gold
competitive
and
and
white
fun game.
trim piping
Inappropriate
down
or
the side.
disrespectful comments directed towards
Southwestern
anyone are not
Wildcats
welcome
in
our
their
school.
home white uniforms.
Thank you for helping us to make high school athletics
Blue lettering
a
and
positive
numerals and
experience
gray
for all
trim
involved.
for the
Please help
Wildcats.
me welcome and thank tonight's officials. John
Broadcast brought to you by the
Fullerton,
Lely
Eric
Center
Anderson, and
Monroe.
Shelley Dees.
Call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Lely Center Monroe. By Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stoko, PAC, providing exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. By Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the Bottom of Main in Blackville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville.
A senior, number 5, Trevor
By the
Geneva.
Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville, offering history of caring and understanding that each family is unique and honors personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville.
David Barch, Tyler Timmerman,
Broadcast
and
brought to you
Cameron
by
Handy. And now,
Cunis,
ladies and
Chrysler,
gentlemen, on
Jeep,
your
Dodge,
feet,
Ram,
here are
Platteville. They power our audio stream.
Southwestern Wildcats.
And SuperHits106.com, the Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models.
Senior,
And
number
it's open
0,
Monday through Saturday.
Remy
Head to Cunis in Platteville.
Guard, senior, number 1, Aiden Kieler.
Broadcast brought to you by
Junior, number 2,
Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call it Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. By TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Fellowship Ave in Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. I believe our camera feeds from the other side of the gym, so I'll be calling it opposite of what you see as I see it. Cuba City moving from left to right as I view it, and therefore Southwestern from right to left in the Queen. On the radio, as that's how it's going to go. It'll be the opposite of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, but you get the idea. Here's the opening tip, Swell Boys Hoops from Southwestern High School. The tip comes down to... Oh, there's the Wildcats and a foul right away as Rich Grundy violated the personal space of the Cuban, the Wildcat that came down with the basketball. So the foul on Grundy, his first, team's first. With just 1 second ticked off the clock. And Southwestern set to do offensive business. It's Remy Lawrence, head of the wheel. Passes left corner. Now a feed down low is Drew Martin looking for a teammate. Defensed out of bounds by Briggs Rundy. Wildcats in the home right. Home whites. Baseline inbounds pass left to the bucket. For Southwestern, entry pass left corner. Now left wing controlling is Kelleher. Gives right side for Lawrence. On the dribble, gets the screen to the top. Now goes back right, inside the arc. Passes mid-post right. Now pass right corner. 3-ball for Martin. Knocked down. It's the left corner rather. And the rebound down to the Cats. Controlling is Kelleher. 3-ball head of the wheel. They had the space and he knocks it down. Aiden Kelleher in his 22nd of the season. 3-0 Southwestern. We're just underway. Ball left wing for the Cubans. Van Netten gives to the free throw line. And Collins, a walk no call, gives right side. Now back up top of the key. Controlling is Kieler. He'll give right corner. 3-pointer coming up. And there's an answer. We're knotted up at 3, courtesy of Trevor Van Netten. His 8th 3-pointer of the year. Minute gone by from Hazel Green. 3-all the score. The Wildcats and the Cubans as they renew their Swall rivalry. Ball up top for Lawrence. Man-to-man defense employed by the Cubans and the traveling Blacks. Kelleher to Lawrence, high on the right side. Triple threat position. Still triple threat position on the dribble with the left hand. Driving mid-post left, leads line right, layup, short. Rebound, put back, block, but a foul. As Collins, I believe, was contacted from behind. We're going to whistle up Briggs Rundy for his second. So Rundy in foul trouble early. That's 2 in 90 seconds. So his time on the court will be short. And Landon Geyer will get up off the Cuba City bench. 6-foot sophomore, wears number 24, averaging 8 points a game and better than a rebounding contest. At the free throw line is Aiden Kelleher, who enters at 58%, but is now 7 of 13 after missing the first of 2. Trying to untie the game here, 90 seconds in. Southwestern and Cuba City boys hoops on Super Hits 106. The Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, superhits106.com, and the second free throw will rattle in for the senior. He's got 4, Cuba City has 3. Southwestern out in front. Ball right wing, Collins gives up top for Hudson Kieler. Now for the newly entered Geyer. There's a runner in the paint by Van Netta, and he will draw the contact. Foul's whistled up on Remy Lawrence, his first. Team's first. And the Cubans will inbound, box variety, baseline right of the basket, a Cuban in each corner of the lane line. They will split, and now the inbound underneath, the defender overplayed, and the layup is easy for Hudson Kieler. 5-4 Cubans lead. Minute 51 gone by. First half of basketball, and now some defensive tenaciousness, but Southwestern maintains possession. 3-ball left corner, and they turn it into a 3-pointer by Carson Splinter. His 29th of the year. 7-5 Cats out in front again. Van Netta, right side, and he hands the ball off. Now the ball is loose. Tossed into the backcourt, last touched by home. The officials rule Cuba City ball. So Collins inbounding right in front of the Southwestern bench. The toss in the backcourt and find Van Netta. Van Netta across the midcourt, gives to Hudson Kieler. Passes left corner. Here's Collins. He lost the handle, and then a foul called right after the fact. Had the ball stolen by Caden DeMute, and then committed the foul, did Collins. First foul on Collins, team's third. 7-5 Southwestern. 2:34 into this one. Kelleher will bring it across the midcourt stripe high on the left side. Passes up top for Lawrence. Lawrence to the right. Finds Splinter, now down low, spinning, shooting, missing off the back iron, and a contested shot was DeMuth. Rebound down to Cuba City. Hudson Kieler coming the other way. Tries to drive left to the lane line. He's cut off. Will give left corner for Van Netta. He'll go in, double teamed underneath. Passes back out on top for Collins. Now for Leffelholtz. Gives back for Kieler. Now to the right corner, Leffelholtz. Right wing and Kieler. On top finds Carson Collins. Skips back right side. On the dribble, Leffelholtz. Now down low. Shot up. Back iron, no. Side iron, no. Rebound down for Caden DeMuth. Empty possession for the Cubans. There's a drive baseline. Splinter knocks it down. The runner baseline left by Carson Splinter makes it 9-5 Southwestern. Three-ball left corner, Cubans, no good. For Geyer, and the rebound down for the Cats. And going the other way, the layup is good for Aiden Kelleher. 11-5 Southwestern. Van Netta across the midcourt stripe for Cuba City. Gets by Lawrence momentarily, now backs off. Tries to reset the offense, gives right corner for Geyer. Up top, Splinter, left wing, Kieler. Kieler inside, back right wings. And Collins, a shot big, now back head of the wheel. Hand in his face again, can't get the shot off, gives to Kieler. Kieler to the free throw line, gives left side for Geyer. Now right side, ball defensed out of bounds. Off of the Cubans. Good hustle defensively on the pass denial by Caden DeMuth. Cuba City turnover number 2. And in for the Cubans is Cameron Guler. Guler, 6-foot senior, number 10. About 5 points, better than 4 rebounds per game for Guler. 11-5 Southwestern, the lead and the basketball. Lawrence gives right side for Kelleher, back to Lawrence high on the left. Lawrence back to the basket, left to the lane line, gives up on top, finds Martin. Now back right side, Splinter for a long 3, side iron, no. Rebound Cubans. Collins the other way, passing ahead to Van Netta, layup, no, but a foul. They're going to whistle up Splinter, I think. It'll be his first, team second. And to the charity stripe goes Trevor Van Netta. 54% free throw shooter entering play. He's authored a three-pointer already in this one. His Cuban's down 11-5, and he makes the first free throw. 11-6. Southwestern to the bench. Sam Martin, 6'2" freshman guard, 6 points and 6.1 rebounds per game. So Martin is out there replacing Drew Martin. The brothers swap spots. Second free throw, a bunch of iron, but no bottom of the bucket for Van Netta. Rebound Cats as they go on the offensive, up 11-6. Mid-post left, shot up through traffic. Who spin it back out. Rebound loose, Cats come up with it. Ball right side, and Kelleher. Kelleher left-handed dribble now on top for Lawrence. Gives left wing for Splinter down to the corner, and Martin now down low. Found Demuth, three-ball right side, and the three-pointer gets lodged in between the rim and the backboard on the attempt by Kelleher. Cameron Geyer thought he'd get it third time. He got a better piece of it. Waiting for somebody with a little better hops, and Van Netta takes care of it. That's one of those most embarrassing moments, but that happens on the court. 11-6. The Cubans trailed. They've got the basketball, though. Van Netta across the midcourt stripe, working on Lawrence. Crossover dribble to the top of the key. Picked up there on a switch in a matchup zone now. Mid-post right, forcing the shot up, missing off the side iron, Hudson Kieler, and the rebound down to the Cats. Ball up top for Carson Splinter. Runner left to the lane line, shot up, put it to the travel call, and what didn't happen? Rebound down for Lawrence. His shot was blocked and taken away by the Cubans. Cubans right side, three-pointer coming up in transition. Back iron, Brick City on the miss by Guler, and the rebound down to Southwestern. Pushed it up the floor, baseline right. Power dribble rising up, late night banking. In Hazel Green for Lucas Foley. 6'1" junior forward, averaging 6.4 points a game. Missed him checking in. He's got a bucket, though, makes it 13-6 Wildcats. Van Netta across the midcourt stripe, working on Lawrence. Crossover dribble to the free throw line, pulls up, pivot foot, goes left corner. Now skip pass, it's going to be taken away by Lawrence. And the Cats back on the offensive. Splinter right wing. Splinter on the left-handed dribble, high on the right side. One between the legs, in direction from Coach Nimitz as the Cats spread the floor out. The 11-13 to play first half and a 13-6 lead. Ball left wing, this is for Sam Martin. Now back up on top for Splinter. Left junction, jump stop, gives left corner. Martin back out on top. That's for Caleb Bauer in the paint. His jumper up is good. Caleb Bauer's first bucket of the game. The 6-foot freshman missed him entering too. 2.5 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, and a 2-point bucket. It's 15-6 as the Cats knocking on the door of a double-digit lead. With 10:45 to go first half. And there's a telegraph pass picked off by the Cats. The layup is good for Splinter. I've got Cuba City for 5 turnovers. And Tanner Sheevy's singing up. He wants a 30-second stop. We'll keep it right here. Broadcast brought to you by Community First Bank. For communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. By Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at coleacresgolfandgrill.com. By Cuba City Collision and Repair. By McNutt Electric of Belmont. And assist with all of your electrical needs, ag, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric on call, ready to help. McNutt Electric of Belmont. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and at appliedmicro.biz. By Gary's Pest Control of Dickeyville. Claire Bank and their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. 7 minutes, 28 seconds played here at James Nedelkoff Gymnasium in Hazel Green. I haven't been here in quite a while. I didn't realize how long. I asked when they got the new bleachers. It's been 10 or 12 years, I guess. I've covered the Cats, just not here. Seen plenty of the Cubans on this. Ball left side, and the pass in that direction goes out of bounds. Cuba City turnover number 5. Broadcast brought to you by Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville. Here's Aiden Kelleher across the midcourt stripe. Ball right wing, and now Kelleher still on the dribble. Passes right side for Demuth. Skip pass left wing. Martin driving baseline. He is back on top. That's Foley, triple threat. Feeds mid-post left. Spinning, shooting with the left hand and missing. Despite the nice post move was Caden Demuth, but is it only a nice post move if you finish? That's the opinion of some. Loose ball Cubans. It's collected back though, and a drive mid-post left. Shot up too hard. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch. Oh, by Cuba. The official was closer than I was. Broadcast brought to you by Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Treat yourself to that. Chili season, the chili there is excellent. 17-6. Southwestern leading Cuba City as we approach the midway point of the first half. Ball right side, here's Bauer driving. Bounce pass Martin, left corner. Three ball coming up and air balled and a travel as the Cuban player Jonas Teasdale was in the proper position, but the ball just caught him in a horrible spot where he caught it in the breadbasket, kind of had to walk around and traveled in the process. So unofficially, or officially, and unfortunately, another Cuban turnover, and the Cats make it hurt. A three-pointer by Caden Kelleher, his second of the game, 20-6. Southwestern leading Cuba City here in the first half. We're not even in the halfway point. Good hustle as the dive on the floor by Caleb Bauer disrupts the Cuba City offensive rhythm, which they've been struggling to achieve. They'll inbound to the box variety will the Cubans. Baseline left of the bucket. The entry pass comes in long. 26 Southwestern. And now a runner Van Netta mid-post left. Scoop up and under move, no good. Rebound comes down to the Cats and Demuth. Across the midcourt stripe is Kelleher. To the left wing, now the right hand, down the right lane line, rises up. Might have been partially blocked, gets his rebound and put back is good. Kelleher, the second chance points. He cleans up his own mess and makes it 22-6 with 8:37 remaining first half. Ball left wing, Hudson Kieler. On the right hand, drill ball knocked away from behind. Another Cuban turnover, and the Cats throw down the floor. Jump ball is going to be forced. And the possession arrow is going to favor Southwestern. Broadcast brought to you by Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard. For all of your real estate needs, Century 21 affiliated Boscobel. Southwestern inbounds, right baseline of their offensive set. 22-6, they lead at 8:26 to go first half. Bounce pass underneath, the layup is true for Remy Lawrence. Now a timeout, Cuba City. It is going to be a full stop with 8:22 to play first half, 24-6. Southwestern back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpbl.com.
Turpin Dodge salutes Kelly Dix, Manager of Quality and Safety at Mercy One Dubuque and Clinton. Turpin will make a donation to the Mercy One Foundation in Kelly's honor. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Kelly, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
In game one.
8:21 to play first half. Cuba City trailing. Right junction jumper for the Cubans coming out of the timeout. They trail 24-6 to Southwestern. And the miss rebounded by Southwestern. Just having their way with the young Cubans here in the early going. Aiden Kelleher, left wing, gets a screen to the top of the key. Kelleher now working on his opposite number, Collins. Kelleher left junction, back out on top. This is Lawrence to the right junction, now inside the paint. Back out for Kelleher, 3-ball left wing, front iron, no. Rebound underneath, loose ball gonna be taken by the Cats, and a three-pointer after the rebound by Lawrence, misses the mark. Southwestern rebound to the left corner now, and Kelleher double team, a lot of contact, no call. Bounce pass, tried to go off the defender, and couldn't do it. And it will be Cuba City basketball after the Southwestern turnover there first. Broadcast brought to you by Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. By West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Cranston, the West End Salvage team for recycling, as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage Lancaster. 24-6 in the shoebox scoreboard. Southwestern leading Cuba City in small boys hoops. Van Netta jumper inside the free throw line, drains it. Trevor Van Netta has 6 points. His team only has 8 versus the Cats 24 though, with 7:13 to go first half. Kelleher left wing for Southwestern. Now left side, and Lawrence behind the back dribble inside the arc left wing. Back out on top now, and a runner for Splinter. Layup short, rebound Cats, and now taken away or not. It's going to be, I say Cuba City ball, but I think that's a blown call. So it goes to the Southwestern turnover. Broadcast brought to you by the Russell Law Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Ball right wing for Van Netta, bounces right of the lane line and finds Briggs Rundy. Now, ball stolen away by Kelleher, gives back left side, 3-ball, Martin, no good. Rebound, Cats baseline right, spinning, shooting off the glass, no good. Rebound in the paint, and is that a 3-second call? Or did somebody foul? Call a push on Aiden Kelleher. They'll bring in Sam Martin. Broadcast brought to you by Bryant's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Bryant's get the job done right. For unexpected dings to major repair projects, head to Bryant's Auto Body and Paint. Lancaster, 24-8 Southwestern. 6:26 to go first half. Ball left side for the Cubans. Briggs Rundy. Now to the right wing, Van Netta has it. Left-handed dribble to the right junction. Now pass left side. Three-pointer coming up for Guy Kieler. That's Geyer, actually. Landon Geyer gets the three-point bucket. His 15th of the year. Timeout on the floor. A 30-second stop will stay here. With 24-11, the Southwestern lead with 6:12 to go first half. Broadcast brought to you by Breckler Insurance Group. For all of your insurance needs, see Steve Landowski at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands, custom apparel in Kieler, and at WCC-brands.com. By Cuba City Collision and Repair. Cuba City Collision and Repair, recommended by a long list of satisfied customers. See Joel Groom, Brian Cohn, and the excellent crew at Cuba City Collision and Repair. 24-11. Southwestern leading Cuba City. Elsewhere tonight in the Queen Bee Radio family, one other basketball game. It's across the border, though. Galena at River Ridge Scales Mound Girls. That's over on Extreme 107.1 tonight. And the Swall Duels on 97.7 Country WGLR Wrestling. Also on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Ball right corner for the Cats. Three-pointer coming up. Side iron, no good. Rebound, though, for Lawrence is put back off the glass. Is not good. And the rebound down for Hudson Kieler. And the Cubans. Pass left side, that's for Geyer. Three again, no good. Rebound for Van Netta. Gives for Geyer, now up on top for Kieler. Kieler back to the basket, drives mid-post right. Back out right side, three-pointer for Leppelholtz. No, but a foul as he hits the deck hard. And the officials judge that Sam Martin was the one who put him there. So 3 shots will be due to Landon Leppelholtz. Leppelholtz, I believe, was 0 for 1 coming into play from the charity stripe. He did not have a make. The coaches not publicizing their numbers for the free world to see. They both tried to pass them along to me, and I appreciate that. With Cuba City, I had averages and not time to do all that breakdown math. So I do appreciate Coach Sheevy's efforts at getting me those, though. Second free throw good for Leffelholtz as he makes 2 of 3. Makes it 24-13, deficit trimmed to 11 for the Cubans. Now ball right corner, three-pointer coming up, back iron no good for the Cats. Rebound down Cuba City and Leffelholtz. He'll push up the floor, pass left side, Van Netta for 3. He got it! Trevor Van Netta, his second of the game. He's got 9 points. 24-16, back to a single-digit deficit for the Cubans. The rivalries mean something. Skip pass right side, Splinter rises for 3. Hook spinner back out. Rebound down to Cuba City. Geyer for Kieler. Now left wing and Van Netta. We'll look over for some quick instruction. Now reset the offense with 4:35 to go first half and 24-16 Southwestern leading Cuba City. Rhythm 3 for Van Netta. Have another. Trevor Van Netta's third of the first half. And it's 24-19 just like that. And now a loose ball, and Southwestern will turn it over. Cubans a chance to get even closer. Mid-post right, layup off the glass, no good. Rebound down, Wildcats. Under 4 minutes to go first half, lob down low. Ball fake, layup good. Stops the momentum of the Cubans with the layup by Demuth. His first bucket makes it 26-19. This was looking like a laugher about 4 game minutes ago. Instead, 26-19. Cubans got within 5. Trying to get back to within at least 5. Right junction, now back up on top for Van Netta. He's had the hot hand. Gives up on top for Kieler. Rhythm 3 for Kieler. He'll knock it down! Hudson Kieler in his 13th of the year. And it's a 4-point game, 26-22 with 3:09 to go in the half. Ball up top for Splinter. Gives for Lawrence. Back right side for Martin. He'll skip it up top, bobbled by Lawrence, now collected right at the top of the key. To the left corner and Demuth. Skip pass right side, Sam Martin gives down low for Demuth. Backdoor flash, reverse layup, Lawrence too hard, put back no. He get his rebound again, and he's fouled this time for his effort. They're going to get Leffelholtz for his first, team's 4th. Broadcast brought to you by Krantz Auto Parts. Krantz Hardware, do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware, do it best of Fenimore. Southwestern up 26-22 now. 2:37 to go. First half, they'll inbound underneath and a toss back up top. Ball's going to be collected by Lucas Foley. He will get it off to Kelleher, who will reset the Southwestern offense. Kelleher on the right-handed dribble. Rhythm 3, iron backward, no. Rebound underneath, put back, no. Rebound Cubans. Opportunity for Foley, couldn't make the money after the shot fake. Cubans down the floor, Van Netta right wing. Goes left, passes left for Hudson Kieler. Cameron Guler back into the lineup for the Cubans. They attempt to knock the ball away from behind, and nickel and dime fouls are to be called on Carson Splinter. Foul on Splinter, his second, team's 5th. Cubans going to inbound baseline right to the basket, and a box inbounds play coming. Again, a Cuban at each corner of the lane line. Landon Geyer comes back into the contest. Van Netta looking for a teammate, bounces baseline right. He's got Hudson Kieler. Kieler spinning in, shooting, shot, defensed away, rebound comes down for Caleb Bauer. Now for Lawrence, left wing, Bauer to the right side, Splinter for three, side iron, no. Rebound, put back, glass iron, no. Rebound loose, there's Lawrence, his layup is airballed. Fans want a call of contact, the official not seeing it that way. 90 seconds to go first half, jumper the other way, no good for Vanetta. Rebound, save back in, jump ball in the paint. And a jump ball call. It'll be Cuba City basketball with 1:23 to go in the half and a 26-22. Southwestern lead. This game was 24-6, so quite a tremendous run here by the Cubans. Inbound for Cuba City underneath, spinning, shooting, and making. Hudson Kieler, he's got 7. It's a 2-point game, 26-24. Three-pointer up, no good. What a run by the Cubans. Vanetta left side. Now up on top, Kieler. Gives right corner, and Cummins lost the handle. Southwestern the other way with Splinter veering off to the right wing with 49 seconds to go first half. Up on top for Kelleher, and they'll spread the offense out. Kelleher backs off to midcourt. Yeah, big run by Cuba City here to close out this first half. Kelleher with 29 seconds. Working left to the lane line, now pulling it back out. Now getting by his man, low post left, contact, no call, pass left side. It wasn't bad contact, unless they're calling it nip and tuck. Ball left side for Kelleher with 12 seconds. Now 10 seconds. Kelleher high on the right side. Driving in, leaves down low, layup good. For Demuth, brought to you by Kelleher on the assist. His time expires in the first half. But a lot tighter than it was at one time. Southwestern leads in recess 28-24. 28-24. Southwestern leads Cuba City. Our That Electric halftime report is ahead on Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2. Don't miss Ice Fest at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium on January 24th and 25th. From 10 a.m. until 2, come dressed for indoor and outdoor fun for the whole family, all included with general admission. Go for the gold with Winter Olympics-themed activities, enjoy history demonstrations, experience To the Moon, Snoopy Soars with NASA, and more. S'mores and hot chocolate are available for purchase. For a detailed list of activities, head to rivermuseum.org/events. Don't miss Ice Fest, January 24th and 25th, only at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium.
Buying a mattress can seem overwhelming. How soft should you be, or how firm? How much support do you need? All great questions and all tough to figure out without the right guidance. Hi, I'm Jeremy Colbison, and I've been building and selling mattresses with the Duke mattress for over 10 years, and with our guidance, we take all the stress out of mattress shopping. We guarantee you will love your Duke mattress, or we'll change it for you until you do.
Dubuque Mattress Factory.
First three in the
Get
shooter.
a little snooze time.
Emma and Chief.
In Game 2.
All right, Emma, okay, another shooter.
28-24, Southwestern leading Cuba City here at the half. And our halftime show coming up. We'll recap the first half numbers next on Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
In Game 3.
Broadcast brought to you by Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at sloans.com. By Bouse Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore.
Very nice try. Half court.
In Game 4.
Tricor Insurance works with leading insurance carriers like Auto Owners Insurance to provide honest and reliable service when you need it most.
For one, I want them to know that they're not alone. They know that no matter what happens when it comes up, that they can count on us to assist them through that process, whatever it may be.
Tricor and Auto Owners Insurance for your home, auto, and more. Visit TricorInsurance.com to find an agent near you.
Affordable health care right here in Dubuque at Crescent Community Health Center. Crescent offers affordable, high-quality health care to everyone with insurance assistance available. Whether you need medical, dental, brain health, or general wellness, Crescent provides the expertise you expect and deserve. Learn more of the variety of services available by visiting crescentchc.org. Crescent Community Health Center on the corner of 17th and Elm Street in Dubuque.
In Game 4.
Welcome back to James Nedelkoff Gymnasium. Our McNett Electric halftime report. For all electrical needs, call McNett Electric of Belmont.
Michael, you're going first.
Southwestern had a commanding lead early, and I don't keep a running tally, so I don't know the biggest mark, but I do know that I documented 24-6 with 8:22 to go in the half. That was during a Cuba City timeout.
All right, Michael,
And since that point, they went on a 16-4 run to climb back into the ballgame. Now leading 28-24 over Cuba City here at the half. For Cuba City in the first half, they're led offensively by Trevor Van Netta, the senior. He had three-pointers, running his season tally to 10. Also 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And a 2-point field goal for his 12 points. 7 points by Hudson Kieler, a 3-pointer included in his line. A 3-pointer by Landon Geyer, the sophomore off the bench. And 2 points for Landon
Shot has
Leffelholz.
happened tonight. Let's go.
Carson Collins, who comes in averaging double digits, held scoreless in the first half. James Teasdale, or Jonas Teasdale.
All right, Caleb, what do you say? About $100.
Jonas Teasdale played in the first half and did not score, as did Cameron Guler. And Briggs Rundy, who started at Saw Limited, actually picked up 2 fouls in the first 90 seconds of this one and saw his first half playing time limited because of that. From the free throw line, Cuba City 3 of 5 in the first half, 9 first half turnovers did not help the Cuban cause though. For Southwestern, they were paced offensively by Aiden Kelleher and his 11 points. 7 points for Carson Splinter. 4 for Caden Demuth. And 2 apiece for Remy Lawrence, Caleb Bauer, and Lucas Foley. Sam Martin and Drew Martin played in the first half and did not score for Southwestern. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I had them for just 3 first half turnovers. Those are your first half numbers here on our McNett Electric halftime report. Check out that Shoebox scoreboard coming up next, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. 28-24 here at halftime. Boys Hoops Southwestern leading Cuba City and Hazel Green tonight on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
in Game 5. Partner with Fuller's Milker Center and Gia for your next milking system. From the Dairy Pro Q robotic rotary parlor to the Dairy Robot R9500 robotic box milking system, you select the best fit for your operation. With Gia, you can also choose from market-leading conventional parlors, fully equipped with automated accessories. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, to start building your dream milking facility.
They keep you on your toes. So it's more important than ever to stay healthy and ahead of the game. From flu shots to annual physicals, Dr. Ron White welcomes new patients and looks forward to keeping you well, accepting most major insurances, including Ports, Medical Associates, and Dean, to name a few. For appointments in Lancaster or Fenimore, call 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Community Clinic. Better health starts here.
In Game 5.
Broadcast brought to you by People's State Bank. For personal, home, business, and ag loans, visit one of their convenient area locations. Visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. And Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional, friendly service from Gary's. Shoebox scoreboard update. One other basketball game tonight here on the Queen Bee Radio family of stations and streams, and that's, again, south of the Wisconsin border. River Ridge Scales Mound girls leading Galena at halftime, 23-6. John Satterley with the call of that over on Extreme 107.1. 3 minutes left in the second. Indiana leading Oregon 28-7. Another shoebox scoreboard, another country heard from. Well, if there was a tri-core turning point in the first half of this one, it was definitely with 8:22 to go. And Southwestern leading 24-6. Cuba City timeout, I believe. I'm not sure Southwestern didn't score first coming right out of that timeout, too. So 16-point deficit, maybe an 18-point deficit, and a 16-4 run. After the timeout, that we do know. Got Cuba City back in the thick of this thing. They were as close as 2. And now 4. The difference between Southwestern and Cuba City as we're ready to resume second half of basketball. Broadcast brought to you by Community First Bank. View the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. By Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City. And at ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com. By Cuba City Collision and Repair. McNutt Electric, wrapping up our halftime show. McNutt Electric of Belmont. All your ag, commercial, or residential needs, Chip and the crew on the call at McNutt Electric Belmont. Southwestern ball to start the second half, again up 28-24. Cats top of the key with Kelleher. Working on Briggs Rundy. Gives left corner for Drew Martin. Now runner Kelleher trying to get his rebound knocked away, and then the board finally comes down to Cuba City and Leffelholtz. He'll find Van Netta, who pushes it up the floor, bounces low post right, layup, good. For Briggs Rundy, brought to you by Van Netta on the assist. 2-point contest, 28-26, 40 seconds gone by, second half. Ball left wing, Kelleher feeds inside. Hesitation, and then the bucket good. By Caden Demuth. He's got 6. Lead back to 4 at 30-26, Southwestern. Cubans up on top. Hudson Kieler. Kieler on the dribble with the right hand. Now tosses up top. Back left side. And a bounce to the top for Hudson Kieler, and a 3-point shot off the side iron, no good. And the box out by Kelleher prevents the Cuba City rebound, and Glenn Nemitz has a point that Landon Leffelholtz was battling and grabbing all around. Kelleher trying to get around to get the rebound. Wanted that foul call. Instead, just Cats basketball. Right side for Lawrence on the wing. Big lost his dribble, needs help. Bounces straight ahead for Demuth. Now back left side, Drew Martin. Back for Demuth, and a hand check foul called there on Hudson Kieler. Foul on Kieler, his first. Team foul number 1 of the second half. Here's Lawrence, top of the key for Southwestern. Gets a screen to the right junction, now gives in the paint. Now back left corner. Drew Martin for 3, iron, backboard in the end. Drew Martin has his 8th three-pointer of the year, and the Cats back out 33-26. Cubans with Trevor Vanetta. Vanetta on the dribble around the defender, runner, low post, right shot up. Rundy the rebound, tosses back out right wing, bobbled, now right corner, Vanetta for 3, back iron, no. Rebound Rundy, passes on top. That's Collins, now mid-post right, angling in, bouncing back out toward the midcourt stretch to Vanetta, and the Cubans will reset the offense. Vanetta passes left corner, three-pointer coming up, a hard push. As the shooter, Landon Leffelholtz, found himself with a business end of a Carson Splinter shove. That's the 3rd foul on Splinter. At the free throw line is Leffelholtz, who is 2 of 3 from there in the contest, representing all of his scoring. He makes the first. Sure, it's been a long time since I've seen the same guy foul twice on a three-point shot before and get 3 shots. Last time, made the first, missed the second, made the third. This time, made the first, missed the second, and made the third. 4 points for Leffelholtz, 33-28. 5-point lead now for Southwestern. Ball left corner, driving in Splinter, tossing back on top for Kelleher. Long 3, iron backboard, no. Rebound Collins. Big push away from the ball and no call. Ball right wing. And Kieler now to the left corner. Ball up top, controlling is Collins. Now to the right wing, and Vanetta. Vanetta, mid-post, gives left junction for Rundy. Now left side, and Collins to the right wing, and Kieler in the paint, trying to pass down low for Rundy, and he was hooked up with one of the opposition and goes as a Cuba City turnover, number 10. Broadcast brought to you by Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Blackfield, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Splinter left to the lane line, spinning, shooting. May have been partially blocked, rebound down, still loose. Cats have it, Splinter for 3, side iron, no. Rebound, loose on the floor. May have been a takedown in there. Can a guy get back points? Not a jump ball. In for the Cubans, Landon Geyer. Is there a timeout? There is no timeout. All right. Broadcast brought to you by Gary's Pest Control of Dickeyville and Clare Bank and their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Haverland Heating and Cooling in Hazel Green, your local Carrier dealer with a complete line of home heating products to keep you and your family comfortable. Call Nick Haverland at Haverland Heating and Cooling. 4 minutes gone by, second half, 33-28. Southwestern leading Cuba City. Cubans trailed big, led briefly by a point before that in the very early going. And there's an entry pass going to be knocked away by the Cats. But the Cubans get it back, 3-ball right corner, air ball, brings Rundy the rebound, jump stop inside, travels with it, and is called for. Broadcast brought to you by lots of great folks, including Saunders Oil Company of Warren. Family owned for over 3 generations, offering delivery of premium diesel fuel and gasoline products to tri-state homes, farms, and businesses. Saunders Oil Company of Warren. And Apple River State Bank, the First Community Bank of Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions and meeting local needs. A banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank and First Community Bank Galena, member FDIC. 33-28 Southwestern, the lead, and the basketball. Three-pointer left corner coming. Bauer, no. Rebound. Comes down. Out of bounds off of Southwestern, the officials say. Cameron Kieler back in for the Cubans. Broadcast brought to you by Southwest Health, over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Ball top of the key. Now a three-pointer coming up and knocked down by Hudson Kieler. Second of the game, 14th of the year, and it's a two-point game, 33-31, 5 minutes gone by, second half. Ball left wing for Kelleher. Drives in mid-post, jumper on the way, foul was on the floor, I think. Or not. Foul goes on Briggs Rundy, that's his third. You say in the act of shooting was Kelleher, where he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the contest, a feature of his 11 points all in the first half. It's the second team foul on Cuba City in the second half, and Kelleher misses the first free throw. But by a rule, gets another. Broadcast brought by the Lely Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist. He is Jordan Wilson at Lely Center Monroe. Co-sponsor, co-title sponsor of our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, as the second free throw is made by Aiden Kelleher. My name is RJ Osterhaus. Thank you for joining us wherever you are on Super Hits 106.1 FM, KIYX Ageville Dubuque, superhits106.com, and that Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Cuban basketball down 34-31, and now a Wildcat turnover. Just their fourth of the game by my count. Southwestern basketball. That was a Cuban turnover. 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here. Broadcast brought to you by Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stoko, PAC, providing exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Southwestern student section getting the wave going. It's just fine with me, just don't let it happen at a baseball game. It's no place for a wave. Broadcast brought to you by Edward Jones, Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville. By Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby, Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all of your real estate needs. Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. And Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. 12:45 to play in this one. 34-31. Southwestern leading Cuba City. 10th ranked Wildcats Division 5 in the bound Wisconsin poll. As they enter the poll this week. Ball right corner. Splinter for three, and he nails it. 10 points for Splinter and his 30th three-pointer of the year. 37-31 Southwestern. Van Natta working it down the floor. Working on Landon Ryder, who's in there, and gets ahead for Briggs Rundy, who gets the two-point bucket. 4-point game again, 37-33. With 5:50 gone by second half. Ball left wing. This is Caleb Bauer. Now to the right side for Landon Ryder, the sophomore. Back. Sam Martin on top for Splinter. Right side and Ryder in the paint. Oh, it's pivot foot, not pivot feet. The travel is called. Broadcast brought by the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville, offering a history of caring and understanding that each family is unique and honors personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby, Melby Funeral Home and Crematory, Platteville. 11:48 ticking in the game. 37-33, Southwestern leading Cuba City. Small rivals, there's a walk and no call. But Vanetta ends up dropping a free throw line jumper instead. Trevor Vanetta makes the 2-point game, 37-35. Runner low post left, and the hoop and the harm is good for Aiden Kelleher. The guilty Cuban is Vanetta, his first foul. Team's fourth of the half, I'm pretty sure. Or just the third on the scoreboard, okay. And for Cuba City, Carson Collins returns, and so does Jonas Teasdale. Kelleher at the free throw line trying to complete a three-point play as Lucas Foley returns for the Cats. Broadcast brought to you by West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End team for recycling, as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Three-point play completed by Kelleher. Timeout Cuba City with 11. No, it's a wetness on the floor timeout. So we'll keep it here. Broadcast brought by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware on bottom of Main Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. We'll select our Hermson's MVP as part of our Tri-State Roofing postgame show. Broadcast brought to you by the Russell Law Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. 40-35, Southwestern leads Cuba City. Cubans on the offensive, baseline left to drive in and kick out to the right wing. And out of the baseline, and Vanetta has the ball knocked away from behind. He'd like a foul call, the official not seeing it his way. And Southwestern on the offensive with Splinter top of the key. Crossover dribble, separation between him and Teasdale. As we're under the 11 minutes of play mark in the second half, runner in the paint, gonna miss the mark for Splinter, rebound out for Collins. Ball left wing. Hudson Kieler driving in, shot out the backboard, no good. Rebound down for Southwestern, up 40-35 with 10:34 remaining. Kelleher top of the key. Tried to accelerate, forgot the ball, this time brings it with him, bounces back left wing. To the right side and Splinter. Inside the arc, down to the right corner to the baseline, skip past left wing, now up top, three-pointer coming up for Sam Martin, rattles out. Rebound down for the Cubans as Collins controls it and gets ahead to Hudson Kieler, whose scoop shot in the post goes off the glass for two. Hudson Kieler makes it 40-37 and brings his Cubans within 3 points. Approaching the midway point of the second half, 40-37 Southwestern. Ball up top for the Cats and Splinter. Now to the left side, gives up on top for Sam Martin. Now right side, Kelleher leaves down low, layup, good. Lucas Foley's second bucket of the ball game, brought to you by Kelleher on the assist. Defense over plays, Cubans have numbers. Vanetta runs right to the lane line. Contact, no call, shot up, no good. Rebound down and a foul called on Cuba City. The foul called on Southwestern, actually, Kelleher. No, it's not. It's called on Cuba City. It counts. Southwestern ball. 9:25 to play, 42-37. Southwestern leading Cuba City. Swall Boys Hoops are on Super Hits 106 on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Here's Kelleher veering off to the right wing. Crossroads between the legs, now inside the free throw line. Jumper up and goes glass for two. Aiden Kelleher with late night banking. He's got 17 points by my count. And the Cubans on the offensive. Ball right side in the paint, rising up, back iron, side iron, no. The miss by Kieler, and the rebound down for Southwestern. Splinter across the midcourt stripe, downhill slope of the game, or of the second half. They're already downhill sloping on the game. 8.5 minutes to play. Ball right side, Splinter, a long three, side iron, no. Rebound, saved in, or no, saved out. So really it wasn't saved at all. It's Cuba City basketball. Briggs Rundy back in, broadcast brought to you by Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's, the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair projects. Head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. By Preckler Insurance Group, for all of your insurance needs, see Steve Landowski at Preckler Insurance in Fenimore. Preckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. And WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. 8:10 to play, 44-37, Southwestern leads Cuba City. Briggs Rundy left wing. And his own defense now for the Cats. Ball right side. Kieler, now Rundy, back right wing, and Van Netta, ball knocked away from behind. Cuba City turnover. They'll tap it ahead, and the layup is going to be good for Sam Martin. His first points of the ball game come off Cuba City's 15th turnover, and now making 16 turnovers. As bouncing it to himself in the right corner was Kelleher, couldn't make the three. Rebound down for the Cubans, who now trail 9. And a foul called on the floor. Foul goes on Sam Martin. Say it's his first. Team foul number 2. Box inbounds play for Cuba City. Baseline right of the basket. Van Netta looking for a teammate as the players spread from the corners. Ball right side. Now back up top with Briggs. Gives left wing for Kieler. Hudson Kieler driving. Mid post. Back out for Briggs left side. Dribbles toward the top. Pass up top for Collins. Now right wing Van Netta on the dribble with the left hand. Between the legs to the right. Goes right to the lane line. Rises up. No. Gives baseline left. Rising up. Power dribble. No good. Rebound down. Briggs Rundy. Now on top Van Netta. Gets by his man. Now gives back for Rundy. Back left side. Ball defensed out of bounds. And last touch there by Caden DeMuth. Broadcast brought to you by Community First Bank. The communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFbank.com, member FDIC. Ball left side of the Cuban set. And Hudson Kieler gives back for Briggs Rundy on the dribble with the right hand. Now back up top. Landon Geyer, right of the lane line. Gives right side. Collins driving baseline right. Shot up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Cubans. Cats basketball. Broadcast brought to you by Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColeAkersGolfandGrill.com. By Cuba City Collision and Repair. By McKnight Electric of Belmont. For all of your electrical needs, ag, commercial, residential. See Chip and the crew on call to help you at McKnight Electric of Belmont. 46-37, Southwestern trying to increase the lead back to double digits with 6:28 to play. Ball right wing, and Remy Lawrence. Now right side for DeMuth underneath, and he will put up the left-handed shot. Good for 2. DeMuth has 8, 48-37, 11 points the lead for Southwestern with 6:10 to play. Ball left side for the Cubans on the wing. Van Netta. Up top for Kieler. Passes right corner, Collins. Ball fake, 18-footer on the way, knocked down. Carson Collins' first bucket of the ball game. 48-39, Southwestern the lead in the basketball, 6:38 to play. Ball high on the left side for Kelleher. They'll spread the court a bit, will the Cats. Kelleher up top, working on Briggs Rundy. Kelleher crossover dribble. Out of the mid-post, gives right side, three-pointer coming up to Muth, front iron, no. Rebound back door by Drew Martin, now taken by the Cubans. Three ball right corner, side iron, no. Rebound Southwestern. Quite the effort of Landon Geyer. Three ball left corner, misses the mark for Kelleher. Rebound, hit back is good for Drew Martin. He's got 5. Three-pointer for an answer is no good. Rebound down for Southwestern. 4:40 to play. 50-39. 11 points is the Southwestern lead. 3-ball left corner. Rims out for Lawrence. And the Cubans get the rebound, and Van Ennis should have an easy layup. He does. Timeout on the floor with 4:22 to play. 50-41 Southwestern. It is going to be a 30-second stop. We'll keep it right here. Broadcast brought to you by Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz, by Gary's Pest Control of Dickeyville, by Claire Bank and their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. By Haverland Heating and Cooling of Hazel Green, your local Carrier dealer, with a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable. Call Nick Haverland at Haverland Heating and Cooling. Broadcast brought to you by Saunders Oil Company of Warren, family owned for 3 generations, offering delivery of premium diesel fuel and gasoline products to tri-state homes, farms, and businesses. Saunders Oil Company of Warren. And Apple River State Bank, the First Community Bank Galena, where you'll find local bankers making local decisions, meeting local needs. The banking experience you won't get anywhere else. Apple River State Bank, Community First Bank Galena, member FDIC. 4:18 to play, 50-41 Southwestern, the lead in the basketball. Ball up top for Remy Lawrence to the left junction. Gives left sideline. There's a drive down low for Splinter. Throws it into the hands of the Cubans. And the other way, the layup is no good, but a foul, as Hudson Kieler was fouled in the act of shooting. They will whistle it up on Remy Lawrence, his second. And at the free throw line, Hudson Kieler, a 61% free throw shooter on the season. He's out there 12 points, and this one comes in averaging 15. And that free throw is good. Broadcast brought to you by Southwest Health, over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists, so you can get specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Second free throw coming up for Hudson Kieler, trying to make it a 7-point deficit with 4:01 to play. Cuba City trailing Southwestern. Got it. Kieler makes them both. Southwestern goes down the offensive again, nursing a 7-point lead. Splinter gives right side for Kelleher to the corner now, and Lawrence. Lawrence back to the basket, now goes baseline, tosses left corner, 3-pointer coming up, Splinter, rims out, rebound, Cats, put back, blocked. Now to the left corner, Splinter again, tosses up on top for Lawrence. Now in the paint, spinning, shooting, shot blocked out of bounds. Get the shot out of here and take the turnover as Carson Collins D'ing it up. Timeout on the floor, a full stop, we'll spend it too. 3:31 to play, 50-43. It's Southwestern leading Cuba City. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 6.
Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfield and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. 50-43, Southwestern leading Cuba City, 3:25 to go, and the Cubans on the offensive. Cuba City 2-6 and 0-2, Southwestern at 9-1 and 2-1 in this wall. And again, talked about in the pregame, rivalry throws that stuff out the window. 3-ball right corner is good for Landon Geyer. Second of the ball game. It's a 4-point contest, 50-46 with 3:05 to go. Southwestern trying to hold the home court. Kelleher high on the left side, working on Van Netta. Gives for Remy Lawrence, who gets the runner in the paint. 52-46, the lead back to 6. Ball left side, Hudson Kieler gives and gets back from the corner. Now to the right side for Van Netta. Skip pass to the right corner, now back for Kieler. Now right side, 1-3-1 zone by Southwestern, backdoor. They had Collins shot up. That's going to say it's a clean block, and now a foul called after the fact. As Carson Collins is called for the foul, his first, team's 5th. His third, team's 5th. 2:15 to go. 52-46 Southwestern. Ball left corner. There's a drive into the mid post. Pass down low. One dribble. Now back out on top for Splinter. Splinter. Collins trying to get turnover forced. Instead, he reaches in and commits his 4th foul. 2:01 to go. He's going to check out. Riggs Rundy back in after a short breather. 52-46 Southwestern, 2:01 to go. Remy Lawrence running the point for the Cats. Picks the dribble up, goes to Splinter high on the left side. Splinter, triple threat position, now gives left side for Kelleher. We'll bring it back up to the top. Minute 45 to go, and the Cats content to play keep away. Jump stop inside the arc for Splinter, and they'll get it back out on top. And Kelleher, who's going to be fouled by Cameron Kieler. The unintentional, intentional. Team 7th, and now Southwestern at the free throw line, the person of Aiden Kelleher, who is 3 of 5 from the free throw line in the contest. 58% from the charity stripe entering play, and he's got 17 points in this one. 92 seconds remaining, 52-46 Southwestern the lead, and a chance to add to it at the free throw line. Aiden Kelleher got it. 53-46. Broadcast brought to you by the Laley Center, Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center, Monroe. Laley Center, Monroe, and H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, powering our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us today, wherever you're doing so. Second free throw good for Kelleher. He's got 19, and the Cats up 8. 54-46, 1:27 to go. 1-3-1 zone by Southwestern. Ball to the right corner for Geyer for 3. Side of the backboard, and no, loose ball. Cubans end up with it with Collins, and he's fouled. It'll be the 4th Southwestern team foul. This one is going to be on Kelleher, his 3rd. His 2nd, I beg your pardon. I'm telling him too many earlier. Van Netta inbound for Cuba City. Again, Cubans down 54-46 to Southwestern here in Hazel Green tonight. Ball left wing, Hudson Kieler. Top of the key. Kieler behind the back, double team, gives off right side for Landon Geyer. Now Van Netta, back left side, Geyer for 3. Side iron, no. Rebound, Van Netta to the left corner. Van Netta inside the arc left corner, gives back left side for Hudson Kieler. 48 seconds remaining. Ball right side for Collins. Collins spins in, a walk. No, a foul on the floor. Foul goes on Splinter. That is his 4th. Cuba City box inbounds played, baseline right to the basket. 42.8 seconds remaining, 54-46. Southwestern inbound, low post left, spinning, shooting. Hudson Kieler gets the hoop and the harm. Foul goes on Sam Martin. That is his second. Kieler at the free throw line. Briggs Rundy checks back into the contest. Kieler at the line trying to complete a three-point play. He's 2 of 2 from there in the ball game and 61% entering play. He now has 16 points tonight, looking for 17 and a 5-point deficit. He got it. 54-49, Southwestern the lead. And the basketball. Full court press for the Cubans. They'll back off into a half court or three-quarters court. And now Kelleher across the timeline. Top of the key with 30 seconds remaining. Cubans looking to foul, and they will. It is Hudson Kelleher making contact. Hudson Kieler, rather, making contact. Not with Kelleher, with Splinter. And Splinter to the free throw line, where he's 20 of 30 on the year. First trip there tonight. He's off their 10 points, and the Cubans have held him below his 17-point average. 27.4 seconds remaining, 54-49, 5-point lead for Southwestern as they try to increase that. 1-and-1 bonus try, no good in the front end, but the rebound down, and then taken away by the Cubans. Underneath shot up, and the layup is good, the steal, and the bucket by Cameron Guler. 18.8 seconds to go, 54-51. The score, full timeout. We'll spend it 2 back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day plans. Instead of returning visits to our office, you can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Always when you're in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specialist. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
It seems like a lot of other things going on, so it's nice to save a little dough when you can, especially for something you doesn't have every day. Before I go grocery shopping, I print out a coupon for $1 off any Country House, Taylor Sharp, or Odyssey High Bread Club. My favorite is the Curtis High Cloud Bread. My wife's breakfast go-to is a toasted Village Health English muffin. We can save a buck on each. Go to countryhealthbreads.com/coupons and print 1 or 2 out before your next shopping trip. And don't forget, Country Health, Village Health, and Odyssey Health Bread products are baked locally and delivered fresh daily.
In Game 7.
18.8 seconds to go. Swall Boys hoops, 54-51. Southwestern leading Cuba City at Hazel Green. Wildcats inbounding into Cuba City full court press. And the inbound will be into Demuth and pass to Splinter, who is fouled quickly by Landon Geyer. Geyer the foul, his first. Teams the scoreboard just has 6. Is it the 7th? Oh, no. It's Cuba City's 9th. Idiot. Me, not anyone else in the room. Splinter at the free throw line. Gets the first. And a full timeout on the floor. This time we'll keep it here. 55-51 with 16.2 seconds to go. And this game looked like it was going to be a laugher early. Within the 9-minute mark in the first half, it was 24-6. I think it was 26-6. Right after that Cuba City timeout, the Cubans battled back to get within 2. They led previous to the big trail. They've been playing catch up the rest of the way. The turning point might be still the turning point to turn this game into a game. Curious to talk to the winning coach afterwards and get his assessment is whomever he may be. Part of our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show, which is ahead. Carson Splinter at the line. Trying to make it a 5-point lead again for the Cats with 16.2 seconds remaining, and he does not. It rolls off. Rebound down, but that's not a great call at all. They call a push, old school over the back, on Aiden Kelleher, the official, in my opinion, out of position to make the call. And that's going to put Cuba City at the line on the third foul by Kelleher. Officiating's a hard job. Collins at the free throw line for Cuba City. 45% shooter, needs to up that number here. And that one rattles almost out, but drops in. 55-52, Cuba City. Southwestern, with the Cubans trying to make it a 2-point game with 15.2 seconds remaining. Carson Collins, the junior. He rattles in the second one, too. 55-53, Southwestern trying to hold on as Cuba City giving them everything they can handle. Aiden Kelleher, length of the court to go. He will inbound, and double teamed is DeMuth, and he is fouled trying to clear himself, or was a timeout call? 12.1 seconds to go. It is a Southwestern timeout, and they want a full one. We'll keep it here, let you know that during our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show, we'll select our Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center MVP, our Tri-Card Turning Point, and our West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. And boy, the candidates are aplenty here. 12.1 seconds remaining, 55-53, Southwestern leading Cuba City in Swall Boys Hoops. Southwestern entered the week, entering the BoundWisconsin.com Division 5 boys rankings at number 10. 9-1 record, 2-1 in conference. Cuba City is 2-6 overall. They are 0-2 in the Swall, looking for their first win and looking to do it against their arch rivals. Shoebox scoreboard update. River Ridge Scales Mountain Girls lead Galena late third quarter, 33-8 coverage over an Extreme 107-1. This is what we know about tonight, so what's going on here, and it's plenty to take in. So, thanks for joining us wherever you are, Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel or Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, and our streaming apps for Apple and Android powered phones. 55-53, Southwestern the lead in the basketball with 2.1 seconds to go. Inbound. Cats will get the press broken, but a foul committed. So to the free throw line will go DeMuth. They're going to call a foul first, though, on Trevor Vanetta, who picks up his second, with the double bonus now in play for the Cats. 2 free throws due to Caden DeMuth. His first trip to the line tonight, 60% on the season, makes the first. Makes it a 3-point game, now trying to make it a 4-point contest. Back iron, no, rebound Cubans. And timeout called Cuba City. 8.3 seconds to go. And Tanner Sheevy will spend a full stop as well. So with 10.1 seconds to go, the free throw by Caden DeMuth made it a 3-point lead, 56-53. Cuba City ball now. They need 3 points to tie it. Our broadcast is It's Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of Swole Boys Hoops, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, also on superhits106.com and our streaming apps. That's powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram of Platteville, and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Live and archive coverage powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, and the Lely Center Monroe. Cubans and the Traveling Blacks, if you're just joining us, and if you are, where the heck have you been? Southwestern and the home whites. 8.3 seconds to go, 56-53. Southwestern, Cuba City basketball coming out of the timeout. Cubans inbound from three-quarters court. Ball right side of the offensive set with 4 seconds. Now on top. And Collins, a ball stolen away by Splinter, and that's your ball game. Splinter, a steal. The shot wasn't up in time to count. But Southwestern hangs on for a home victory, 56-53. What a ball game. And not a win, but what a step forward for this Cuba City team. Southwestern, for them, a win is a win is a win. You expected Cuba City to give you everything you could handle. Coming up, our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show here on Super Hits 106, superhits106.com, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Mountaintop Stoneworks opened their doors to the tri-state area over 29 years ago as the first granite countertop company. With hard work and the support of great customers, they have become the area's leading choice for stone and granite countertops. Superb craftsmanship, attention to detail, a friendly sales staff, and a beautiful showroom with over 60 varieties of stone make the shopping experience a fun process. Whether your project is big or small, they do them all. Mountaintop Stoneworks, years of experience doing one thing well. 400 Harrison in Dubuque. In Game 8.
Thriller in Hazel Green tonight as the Southwestern Wildcats hold out the Cuba City Cubans. (56-53) was the final, wasn't it? It was. Turn the scoreboard up before I wrote it down. 56-53 the final, and our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show is ahead on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
If it's a double 50 or double 4 parlor you milk, see Fuller's Milker Center, your Gia dealer. Fuller's offers a complete line of high technology solutions to make your dairy a model of efficiency with state-of-the-art milking systems, revolutionary milking units, and the latest in udder prep and post-dipping systems with the best in automated animal monitoring. No matter how many cows you milk, you can rely on Fuller's Milker Center LLC in Lancaster and Richland Center to keep your operation at peak efficiency.
It's definitely cold and flu season. Congestion, stuffy nose, difficulty breathing. But do you have these types of symptoms all year? Dr. Dale Chilson, ear, nose, and throat specialist at Grant Regional Health Center, offers 27 years of experience and provides accurate diagnosis and effective treatment for a wide variety of sinus issues. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule your appointment at our specialty clinic location in Lancaster today. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 9.
56-53. Southwestern defeats Cuba City, and our post-game show ahead on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin and Northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank
Got
is
about
it.
4 minutes
As a
yet,
community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community
What's that?
events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
In Game 10.
56-53, Southwestern Downs, Cuba City, and we've got guests standing by for our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show next.
Postgame 1 minute.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 9 till 1.
This is Dubuque's Super Hits 106, playing music for your generation. KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, a Queen Bee radio station on your radio, your computer, your smartphone, your smart speaker, and superhits106.com.
Mixed into heroin, cocaine, less pills, meth, and other drugs. It could